He ignored the calls, again and again, until he stopped. In Lagos, where success is loud and life moves fast, Charles had finally made it. Good job. Sleek car. Comfortable apartment on the island. Everything looked perfect. But one thing kept interrupting that perfect life. His younger brother, Kelvin.
Hello, Kelvin. What's
called
up?
often. At first, Charles picked up.
Bro,
But the conversation started sounding
I hope
the
I'm
same.
not disturbing you.
Bro, I need help. Bro, things are tight. Bro, can you send something? It became predictable. So Charles changed. Whenever Kelvin's name flashed on his phone, he would sigh and ignore it. Not again. I'm not an ATM. He needs to grow up. The calls didn't stop. Sometimes twice a day, sometimes late at night. But Charles stopped feeling guilty. He stopped calling back. Eventually, he stopped caring. Then one day, the calls stopped. No missed calls. No messages. Nothing. At first, it felt like relief. Finally, peace. Days passed. Then a week. Something didn't feel right. But pride has a way of silencing that small inner voice. So Charles ignored that feeling too. Until one evening, scrolling through his phone, he paused. 2 weeks. Kelvin hadn't called in 2 weeks. That had never happened before. For the first time in a long while, Charles felt uneasy. He dialed Kelvin's number. It rang, and rang, and rang. No answer. Silence can be louder than noise. And this one felt wrong. Too wrong. Charles pulled the phone away slowly. No answer. He tried again. It rang, and rang. Still nothing. A tight feeling settled in his chest. This wasn't Kelvin. Kelvin always picked up. Always called back. Always tried again. But now, nothing. Charles scrolled through old messages, unopened chats, missed calls he never returned. Each one a reminder. A quiet guilt started creeping in. He shook his head. Maybe he's just busy.
Fine.
Or he finally got the message. But deep down, he knew something wasn't right. That night, sleep didn't come easy. For the first time in a long while, Charles thought about his brother. Not the calls, not the requests, but Kelvin, the younger brother who used to follow him everywhere, who believed he could do no wrong, who called not just for money, but because he had no one else. Morning came. Charles didn't overthink it this time. He picked up his keys, got into his car, and drove straight to where Kelvin lived. The journey felt longer than usual. Every turn, heavier. Every second, louder. When he finally arrived, something felt off. Too quiet. No movement. No familiar noise. He stepped out of the car, walked to the door, knocked once. No response. He knocked again. Harder this time. Still nothing. A neighbor nearby glanced at him, then looked away. That look alone said too much. Charles felt his heart drop. Slowly, he reached for the door handle and pushed. Some doors change everything. This was one of them. The door creaked open. Slowly, Charles stepped inside. The room was dim. Quiet, too quiet. No TV sound. No movement. Just stillness.
Kelvin?
His voice came out low, uncertain. No response. He took a few steps forward, and then he saw him. Kelvin, lying on the couch. Too still. Too quiet. Charles froze. For a second, his mind refused to understand what his eyes were seeing. Kelvin.
Wake up.
He rushed forward. Shook him. Nothing. That tight feeling in his chest snapped. Kelvin, wake up. Still nothing. His hands started trembling. His breathing uneven. Then he noticed it. A small table beside the couch. A bottle of pills. Half empty. And a note. Charles picked it up. His fingers shaking. He opened it and read, "I didn't want to keep disturbing you, bro. I know you're tired of me asking. I just needed help one last time. But it's okay now." Charles's legs gave way. He dropped to the floor. The weight of every ignored call, every silent rejection,
Kelvin!
crashed down at once.
No! No!
His voice broke. This wasn't supposed to
Oh
happen.
my God.
Not like this. Not over something he
What
could
have I
fixed.
done?
Tears came, but too late. Way too late. Because sometimes, it's not the big mistakes that destroy us. It's the small moments we ignore. The calls we don't pick. The people we assume will always be there. Charles held his brother's hand. Cold. Lifeless. And in that moment, all the success, all the money, all the important things meant nothing. Because the one call that mattered most was the one he never answered.